I got into design on accident, but although I don't believe it was an accident at all. I fell into it. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and as I was going through college, I just said, I'm just gonna do GE. I'm just gonna get stuff done, and then I was running that out. I came out of high school and I did terrible because the education system at that time was awful. And so I kind of learned to enjoy learning, and I was kind of happy just knocking down, economics and health and math and, some art. I knew I was creative, and that was the thing, but I didn't feel I lined up to your traditional photography or artist or whatever, or architect, or it didn't seem like me, and I did not know what the field of industrial design was at all. I had no clue. I was basically running out of general ed classes to take, and I had to pick something. And so I got all rational and I said, oh, I'm just gonna do business. I can always use that, right? So I did that, and 2 weeks into the class, I'm like, no way, this is not me at all. That's a stupid idea. And so I, bailed on that. So I was going through the thing, and I was looking at industrial design, and that just captivated my attention because it sounded like, kind of a creative job where I could use kind of my good sensitivities to art and design, or at least what I thought it was. But it sounded like a real job because it said industrial, and it was like fascinating. So I was like, I'll just take a class and see. And that first class is when I met Carrie Chow, and where I realized, oh my God, this is the stuff that I was engaging with in the library, where I would go in and I'd find this magazine that said design on it, and I'd go through it, and it was actually an English-based design magazine that I don't think is no longer. And I would just be fascinated with like the concepts and things like that. I didn't understand it, but I was just drawn to like a form applied to things. And so, I fell into it. I had no concept of what it was until I was in the class.